Duke Nukem, the notorious badass, was never one to shy away from a challenge. He had defeated alien invasions, taken down hordes of monsters, and even saved the world multiple times. But now, he was ready for a new frontier, the vast and immersive world of Warcraft. Duke logged into the game, ready to show off his skills in this epic fantasy realm. He created a character, a burly warrior with bulging muscles and a chiseled jawline just like himself, and charged into the fray with his trusty sword in hand. As he entered the game world, Duke was immediately surrounded by a breathtaking landscape of rolling hills, dense forests, and towering castles. He wasted no time, charging into battle with his characteristic bravado. He swung his sword with precision, cutting through enemies like a hot knife through butter. "Hail to the king, baby!" he shouted as he charged into the fray. Duke quickly made a name for himself in the world of Warcraft. His reputation as a legendary badass preceded him, and players from all over the realm sought to join forces with him in battles and quests. He formed a guild, aptly named Duke's Defenders, and led his fellow players with gusto. He tackled challenging dungeons, defeated fearsome bosses, and uncovered ancient treasures. He rode across the world on his mighty mount, cutting down enemies with his sword and leaving a trail of victory in his wake. He was a force to be reckoned with, and his deeds were whispered in awe among the players. But Duke wasn't just about brute strength. He also had a strategic mind and was known for his cunning tactics. He devised plans, coordinated attacks, and outwitted his enemies with his tactical acumen. "I'm not just muscles, I'm brains too," he declared with a grin. In between battles, Duke indulged in the game's social aspects. He engaged in lively conversations with other players, traded stories, and shared jokes. He made friends and allies, and his legendary charisma and charm made him a popular figure in the game world. "I'm not just a badass, I'm a social butterfly," he boasted. Duke also took part in epic player-versus-player battles, where he faced off against other skilled players in intense combat. He used his lightning-fast reflexes, expert swordsmanship, and tactical prowess to outsmart his opponents and claim victory. "It's time to kick some virtual ass," he proclaimed as he charged into battle. As he continued to play, Duke discovered new lands, unlocked powerful abilities, and earned legendary gear. He became a force to be reckoned with, a hero that players looked up to and admired. He was known far and wide as the ultimate badass of Warcraft, and his name was spoken with reverence. But Duke wasn't just in it for the glory. He enjoyed the camaraderie of his fellow players, the sense of community, and the thrill of exploration. He knew that in the world of Warcraft, it was not just about the loot and the battles, but also about the friendships and the shared experiences. After countless quests, battles, and adventures, Duke finally logged out of the game with a satisfied grin on his face. He had conquered the world of Warcraft, leaving a trail of defeated enemies, happy allies, and legendary tales in his wake. "I'm the king of the virtual world, baby," he declared, ready to take on his next gaming conquest. As Duke Nukem exited the game, he knew that he had once again proven himself as the ultimate badass, dominating not just in the real world, but also in the immersive world of Warcraft. With his indomitable spirit and larger-than-life personality, "Hail to the king, baby!"